Where could I find some, like, you know, emergency wood? Emergency wood, he says. Everybody, welcome back. Falcon, Frozen State. Let's get the game going on over here now, shall we? Last episode, we actually were able to find something to kind of keep us hydrated for once, which is a really big plus. It is going to turn nighttime right now, so let me go and sleep for 6 hours. I kind of want to sleep only so we get some daylight so we can continue searching out there. It is nighttime, so that's not going to work out for me. We also got some health back with resting, so that is a plus. Let me sleep for 6 more hours, and what I'm hoping is that we could come back to some daylight, and there we go. That is daylight. Our campfire has been put out. Unfortunately, it lasts for 12 hours. So, oh shit. Because of that, I just realized that we are going to freeze to death now. Oh lord. You know, if it's not one thing, it is the other with this game now, isn't it? Alrighty. I drank all of my port wine as well, so that's not going to help us out right now. We need to find some logs to make a campfire really quickly. And you know the worst thing about this, which I was just thinking about? I forgot how to get back home. I feel like I've gone through a few zones now where I'm just kind of like, well, where's home now? I'm not sure. My temperature's just falling severely now. Where could I find some, like, you know, emergency wood? Emergency wood, he says, as he points to his penis and laughs to himself. Much like every other female in my life, but it's a little bit too much information, I would imagine. So, again, let's keep it, you know, serious here, Falcon. We're in a life and death situation. There's not much over here. Not much over on this side, just a random door. I need to find either a place to get back to home base or, dude, I should have really taken some firewood with me. I feel really foolish that I didn't now. That's gonna be a locked area right there. Okay. Let's see here. Come on, zones. Give me something to work with here. Are you like an exit, possibly? And the effect on the screen that you're seeing, if you're not aware with it, is not, you know, YouTube tripping out on you, or my video fucking up on you. It's, because of the whole freezing over type of thing, you know. Apparently that's how it is when you have, hypothermia. Everything looks frosty in your eyes, so that is what that's doing there. Alrighty, well, apparently we're just gonna fucking die as a Frosty the Snowman out here, because I'm not finding a zone to get the hell out of here. This map is a little bit bigger than I thought it was. That's what she said. This is another house, another location. I don't think I've checked this one out before. Is this a radio? It's like a ham radio of some kind. There's a television in there too. Yeah. Let's watch some TV. Might as well die doing what I did best in my life. Be a slack off and watch television. Way too long. Too close to the screen. My mama used to always say, Falcon, sitting that close to the she wouldn't call me Falcon. That would be kind of fucking weird if she would. I'd be like, how do you know I'm gonna be doing 20 years down the line, Mom? But she used to always tell me, Falcon, you're gonna... Well, she used to call me by my name, obviously. You're gonna go blind just sitting in front of that television so close. And I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. This is a mid. Flash forward a few years later, I'm blind as a bat, so... I guess she was right. Is this firewood? No. That's not firewood. Hypothermia, don't fuck me over right now. Okay, I just found like a way to get back to another zone. So... maybe... Is that... This is a regular chair, isn't it? Can I break down, like, chairs for firewood? Fuck, I haven't tried that before. I should try it. Leave the location, yes. Can we make it back home is my real question right now. We're losing a lot of health doing it, but... if we could get back home... Oh, it's gonna drop me off in that shit location, isn't it? Okay, wait, I remember where it was. I think you have to go down this side. Can I go up? No. I was hoping that we could go up that little ramp. But this game is really sometimes a little bit annoying in terms of... Can I... fucking break this fence down, man. It's not gonna work. Well, maybe, you know, I figured just like, oh, it's not that cold over here, so I think my health stopped dropping. Oh, sweet. How did that happen? I guess where we're at is just not that cold as it was where we were. Okay, so I'm gonna come in here just to kind of recuperate a little bit, and also kind of gather my supplies a bit. Fresh snow. We might as well take a look at this time now, right? So let's extract this. We gathered? We gathered fresh snow. 2 remaining. 1 remaining. What is this for? Oh, dude. Tell me it melts into water. That'd be fucking sweet right now if it did. I'll have to look in that into the crafting menu right now. So I'm gonna go back home just so we could kind of take a look at the crafting menu for one. And kind of get an idea as to what are some of the things we could probably craft now. And maybe we could even get some cooking going on. We'll see though. I'm not too sure that's gonna happen, but... that's what I kind of have in plan right now. Nothing over here. And at the very least, my temperature isn't fucking me over right now, or my hypothermia isn't really killing me right now. So it gives me a little bit of chance to kind of explore meanwhile. And we do have food, some food. And we do have ways to hydrate right now, so that is the upside. And if I'm lucky, this fresh snow will be able to be melted into actual water, and then we'll have some more going on. And also, let me be a smart guy this time, and before we go back into the house, let me grab some firewood over here, just so we can make a few campfires and not, you know, run into some issues later on. Firewood, 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 remaining 9, remaining 8. So let me do that, and let me craft a few of these bad boys over here. Campfire. Campfire! 5? Yeah, that sounds pretty good. So, create all 5. And, boom. So we're gonna have 5 campfires with us. I think that's a pretty good number to roll with. Okay, so I feel a little bit more careful about our overall survival now. At least when we're out there and we're dying of hypothermia. Let's close this door behind us, alright? Now, what do I want to do? Let's take a look at this here really quickly. Let's go into crafting, I think. Everything else seems okay. I mean, hunger, dehydration, fatigue, that's all right, relatively good levels. Let's go into crafting here. Now, ammunition. I haven't found any shells, so I don't expect to make any sort of weapons or ammunition, obviously, but we do have some gunpowder at the very least, so that is in the hindsight. Building materials, big planks, firewood, small planks. Okay, so none of that. Food. We have found some water flasks. I've used some of them. Unfortunately, I kind of soothed my thirst. What I want to kind of figure out is what I could do with the fresh snow. That is my big concern right now. Let me go look at this. Fresh snow. Drop. Fresh, clean snow can be melted to get pure water. That's what I figured you could do. How would I go about that, though? How would I go about that? Let's see. Do I have to, like, craft it, maybe? Handcrafted axe, Molotov. This is for weapons, so... Not really looking for that. Roasted fish, pot of rat stew, pot of borscht. Oh, dude, we actually make some tea? No way. I can make some tea because we have a water flask and we do apparently have a pack of tea. We might have to do that. Description: kettle with black celandine can be heat on fire. Okay. Let's see. Water flask. So maybe how it works. Oh, we got a pack of oatmeal too. We could probably use this. Need to be cooked first. We might make that actually. Pot of rice and pot of spaghetti, roasted fish. So let me see if I'm correct here. Let me go and turn this campfire on for one. It needs fire, it said, for the snow to melt. So what if I examine this and then, oh, here we go. This is probably it, right? So we'll come over here and we'll use fresh snow. No, don't drop it. Just bring it over here to raw. 3, right? Okay, so now it's smelting it, right? And that should give me water. And we do have some water flask, right? So, oh, here we go, baby. That's what I'm talking about. So we might actually get some good amount of water soon, which is a really good plus. And now we could, with water, we could actually make some of these meals that are available to us. So we got 3 of this, take. And that's going to give us water flask. Oh, that is so good. Alrighty, fresh snow, you are a savior. Let's turn this off now then. We're actually pretty warm as well. Okay, so that was a plus. We have some water now. Let's go back and do crafting. Let's see here. So campfires, we already have a few of those, so I'm okay with that. Fishing tackle, I'm not really fishing anytime soon, so that's fine. We have our sleeping bag, thankfully, so I don't have to worry about that. Let me go back to food. I think that's going to be the big issue right now. So, kettle with coffee. We need instant coffee, which we don't have. We can make the tea. Do we want to make one of these? I would say, yeah. Right? We have the water for it, and we have the pack of tea. Might as well use it. So, create 1. We could actually create 2. Kettle with tea. You just have to heat it up into a fire. I wonder what this overall does. Should we do it? Should we make another one? Yeah, let's try another one. There we go. So, pack of tea. We have 2 of them. Sweet. Pot of borscht. We can do that one. We could do oatmeal porridge, which would be food. Create that, and we could make 1 more. It's going to require all the rest of our water. Was that really a good idea right now? Probably not. Although we do have tea, and I have to imagine that tea would actually satisfy our thirst too. And this is for food. Pot of rice, and then pot of spaghetti. Pot of spaghetti only requires 1 water, so that might not be the worst thing to make. So we'll make 1 of them. We'll keep 1 water extra. And we have so we have at least 3 resources of water. We have the water flask, and we have 2 kettles with tea. So that'll probably work out for now. We also have a way to kind of take care of our hunger here. So I like this, what we did. Let's get out of here. So we've done that. It's getting a little bit dark now, is it? If it is, we might just kind of rest here overnight and kind of go back out the next day. Although, there's still a little bit of sunlight left, so let's actually kind of look around the house and see if we can find some more fresh fallen snow. And again, that's actually going to be really beneficial if we could kind of keep our thirst levels up just by finding some more of that and melting it over time. So, I mean, there's not going to be any dangers around here. Oh, I think that's snow. Yes. Haha. Yes, bitch. Alright, so we'll grab this, and there's 2 more remaining. Grab all 3 of them. Nice. So we might actually go back and make some of those, porridge now. I'd imagine the porridge probably takes care of hunger, and, if you're too cold, you might be able to take care of that. But on the flip side, it does require a flame to heat up, which makes sense, right? So, I guess you don't really... it doesn't seem that beneficial in terms of, anything I can check out over here? No. It doesn't seem that beneficial in terms of... what is this guy? Log. Yeah, pick it up. Show what the logs are for just yet. Let me go to my crafting menu and try to find out. Log would be in building materials. Big planks requires, I can make a big plank from this log. I would get 3 of them, it seems. And then... so big plank is from log, and then small planks is from big plank, and then firewood is from small plank. So, let's see here. I saw that we could build our own little, little shack, right? Seemed kind of... where was that? Am I tripping balls here? I thought I saw something where we could, like, build our own little... campfire. Where was that? Did I just make this up? I could have sworn that I saw something that said that we could make our own little shack somewhere. Wow. Am I... I could have sworn I'm not... oh, building, there we go. That makes sense. Fortification, okay. So, big planks. To make a small hut, we would make, big planks, log. So we would need 10 logs still, big planks. So we'd have to find a lot of logs to make our own building. That's something to kind of aim for, though, I would say. Oh, there's a cabin. A small 2-story cabin and a large 2-story cabin. Jesus, that would require some immense amount of log. And it's probably something that we should aim for, though, I would say, right? I don't see any reason why we shouldn't try to aim for that. If we could stay alive that long, then sure. It gives us something to kind of work for. Okay, and then this over here has been searched. It is turning a little bit darker, so we're going to probably go back to home and rest. But before we do that, I didn't even see what I just picked up right now. That's not good on my part. Gotta be a little bit more vigilant about these things. What's in here? What are you supposed to be? Boxwood? Nails, yeah. I can imagine we could use that for making our own little 2-story cabin out in the woods, you know. White picket fence, 2.5 children. Any more fresh snow? If we could find some fresh snow, then that would be sweet. I feel like one of the biggest issues other than, honestly, I think the biggest issue seems to be hydration, doesn't it? Like, food, you kind of, whenever you find food, you get a big amount of it, so it's not that big of an issue. But the hydration seems to be, like, the biggest ass kicker right now. So if we could find a lot of fresh snow, then I think we'd be okay. And I wonder if that kind of picks up daily or regenerates daily. That'd be pretty sweet if it was the case. We could just come back here for an infinite amount of water over time. But I guess we'll find out. Let's close this bad boy here. Let me just face through the wall. You didn't even see that. I'm a ghost. That is basically the the plot twist over here. My dude is only living this shit because he's just a ghost and he's kind of in purgatory right now. So hunger, hydration, fatigue, I think overall looks pretty good. We're just gonna probably plop down for the night and get some sleep here. So let's do so. I'm gonna close this door because again, fuck open doors. Alrighty, large bed, let's take a rest here. We might have to rest overnight. Let me do 6 hours first and see how our hunger is doing. After that, we're getting a little bit cold now. Alrighty, so let's go back out here. We have a lot of our health back, which is the upside. So let me turn this on, let me warm up. Our hunger is kind of getting a little bit high up there, though. Let's see about eating something here. Pack of oatmeal. We did find some more fresh snow, right? I guess we could also melt that down right now. Might as well do that. So let's examine the campfire. And plop this bad boy in here. Fresh snow. All 3 of them. Of course. And then cook it. So this will give us a chance to warm up and at the same time get some of this fresh snow melted down. I'm glad that it's kind of easy to kind of melt snow. Like, if it was kind of like a hassle, like, you have to find snow, you have to find a container, blah, 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 blah. Kind of like, it would be like Neo Scavenger in a sense, where you kind of have to go through all these loops to kind of get water or purified water. I mean, I like it, the detail in this, but sometimes you just want to get something easy and done. So we have that, which is good. Now, do me a favor and choke this fire out for now. Exit this. So, hunger-wise, let's see here. Hydration. We could probably use something for that soon, but I'll probably do that once I wake up. We'll drink something then and head out. Pack of rice, ingredients for cooking. Let's see, now that we have some more fresh water. Porridge. This requires 2 flasks of water and a pack of oatmeal, which we do have. Pot of rice requires 2, and we have a lot of packs of rice, and spaghetti. It's just 1 and 1. I'm gonna go with spaghetti. It seems like the most viable one for the amount of water that we have. So we'll create 1 more for food purposes. And then, do I want to go with the oatmeal porridge or not is my really conundrum right now. That will leave us again with only 1 water and then 2 teas. And we have to use one when we wake up right now too. So you know what? I'm gonna actually bypass that. I think that's more than enough for now. And let's see. So let's think about eating. Well, we'll actually eat and drink when we wake up. And I'll leave you off during the night. Turn this off and let's go back to sleep. 6 more hours should just about do it. Daytime? Daytime? Not daytime yet, but it's probably getting there. 1 more hour will probably do it. How is our hunger level now? Temperature is just, you know, we're about to die here. So let's turn this bad boy on one more time. I think that probably 1 or 2 more hours will probably do it. The thing is that I want to get like a really early head start before we head out. So I'm wondering how we should do it. Let me turn this off and go back in here. Give it like probably 2 more hours, I would say. I really wish there was like a clock system to kind of get a better gauge as how long I should be sleeping, but there isn't. Let me do 1.5 hours. Perfect. That's an amazing time right there, I would say. Because it's still kind of dark, but it's getting lighter. So we're fine on that regard. Temperature, health's good, hunger, and dehydration. That's the only things we have to worry about, so that's actually really easy to take care of here. Needs to be cooked first, and spaghetti needs to cook it first. Alrighty. So let's turn this bad boy on, and we will cook some spaghetti. Let's see, so pot of spaghetti. Just 1. Let's not be a glutton right now. Alrighty, so that'll cook up. With any luck, maybe it'll kind of take care of our thirst too. Maybe that's the upside of, like, you know, big meals. Who knows? Cooked, take it, exit, and let's have this bad boy spaghetti. Cooked food restores hunger and temperature, but not hydration, huh? So you know what? Let me hold on the spaghetti. Maybe it won't cool off, and let me just eat some of this rat sausage then. Because what I'm thinking is we could save the spaghetti for when we're out there and we're hungry and out in the wilderness without any sort of way to kind of warm ourselves up, and it might be like an instant boost to us. So we'll do that. Hydration does have to be taken care of right now, though. So we will do... we should also heat this up, right? Kettle with tea, so let's see. Where is my tea at? Oh, it went out. That's a shame. Okay, we're gonna have to make another one of these. Well, we actually have a few. Campfire. Campfire! Alright, so we'll set you up right about there, I would say. Good. And then... I wonder... Oh, you know what? This right here tells you how long it's going for, right? So what if I did... You know, we have paper. What if I drop paper in here? Let me see. Let me just drop 1. Let's see if that goes up. I don't think it went up. Really? Let's see. Let me try 4. Not sure what paper's for. Let me try 5. See if that does anything. Yeah, it doesn't make the fire go up. Although we didn't actually use it, do we? It says 26 still. It just doesn't let me cook it. I get you. Okay. I was hoping that you could kind of like, you know, flame kindle that a bit more. But I guess you can't. I wonder if there's an item for that. It probably would be. It would be kind of odd for me if you couldn't do that, but okay. Right now we have things to do though, which is where is my kettle with tea? I guess we'll boil both of them. Now I wonder if as time goes on, your things like, you know, get cold again. It would make sense if it does, but if it doesn't, then it actually works out in our favor. Just to kind of get stocked up pretty good and then kind of go on. So we have 2 of those bad boys exited. Let's turn this bad boy off. Go into our menu here. Hot tea. Replenishes both temperature and hydration. Good. That's a really good combination. So all we need right now is actually just hydration. So you know what? We're going to actually drink a water flask instead. Completely hydrated, so we're good in hunger. Let's hit the road, man. You're going to be turned off? Yes. Okay. But you know what? Let's call it an episode here. We did some good stuff. We got some good stuff forged and crafted, and I think we're kind of good to kind of go back out there and kind of see what the elements have in store for us. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, I encourage you to leave a thumbs up, leave a like. The support not only means a lot for the video, but for the overall growth of the channel. So if you've been a supporter this time, consider supporting us some more just by helping the growth of the overall channel. Other than that, guys, I appreciate your time, and I will catch you next time.